Hey guys and girls, Ryan Martin from Revive here. So, hope you're having a good day. Hope you're enjoying the summer, especially if you're in England. The weather's been pretty good recently. Now, a video I wanted to shoot recently actually. I had some really good conversations with people, and especially my clients, around the benefits that coaching's had for them, and one of the key things when it comes to regaining their health and maintaining their health. And this hasn't been things such as making sure they're having organic vegetables and having greens drinks and meditation and getting the right sort of exercise or whatever it may be, like detoxification. I mean, all those things are really, really relevant and they're extremely powerful. Excuse me, there's a plane just goes overhead. But the thing that with 3 of my clients in particular recently has made a huge amount of difference is just being mindful around everything they're doing. And one of them said to me yesterday, "Right, I don't think you understand, for years I've just been given into cravings around food, having certain issues with it, never been able to stop thinking about food, etc. But where I've actually come from a different perspective, and I'm coming from a point of health and wanting and being that healthy person first. Rather, as I always say to people, you don't do healthy things and become a healthy person. Mentally and emotionally, you become a healthy person, then you naturally do healthy things. It's allowed her to be a lot more mindful around everything she's doing. Around, oh, why do I want that? Why am I craving that food right now? Is it because I actually need it, or is it because I'm stressed? And what should I do around shopping? Oh, I'm going to be busy. I'm going to be really busy tomorrow. I won't be able to go and get shopping. I'll go online and I'll order my stuff to my house or to my office where I know that I'll be in. Right, I'm going to be really busy during these hours. Maybe I'll fast during these hours and then I'll get a lunch break here. You know, really important. Being mindful is something that's hugely overlooked and undervalued. And it even comes with what you're eating. Like, are you actually eating the day and being mindful of that food? Are you actually enjoying it? Or are you just putting calories down your neck because you feel like, I'm hungry, I need to eat something? One of my first mentors, so if you haven't listened to my episode with him on our podcast, Ruben Tabares, he's phenomenal. I remember him saying to me years ago, "Ryan, what's the point of being full of nothing?" Because I used to be like, "Oh, I'm hungry." He's like, "Well, what's the point of being full of nothing?" Absolutely true. And if you're stressed, you know you're not going to produce the bile and chyme in your mouth and your gut to digest food. I mean, digestion starts before you eat it. Digestion starts in your brain when you start to salivate, and it's really important, you know. And if you're not, so many people are constantly eating on the go. We're not even understanding like giving your body that time. You're in your fight and flight when you're eating. You're not going to digest your food properly. You're not going to get the nutrients from it. You're not going to digest, metabolize, assimilate, eliminate that food. And this is why it's so important to be mindful around not just your food, but about even exercises. Oh, a lot of people, I want to go and exercise because I want to burn off these calories that I've overconsumed. It's like, well, how tired are you? You shouldn't be in the gym if you don't think you can perform 1 to 3% more or better than you did yesterday. So should you be in the gym, or should you be going for a walk? Should you be doing something like Qigong or Tai Chi, or maybe some yoga, which is in between the yin and the yang? Are you listening? Like, even mindful about one of my clients actually put up a post yesterday about how going on the news fast has greatly impacted her phenomenally, because she's not waking up being stressed and straight away reading the paper and being triggered by things. You know, it's like, I can't believe how much it's changed my mood. Are you mindful about what you're not just putting in your mouth, but what you're putting in, looking with your eyes and your ears? And I think it's a hugely undervalued and underutilized just a method that people need to really understand. You know, I said before, you don't do healthy things to become a healthy person. You mentally and emotionally decide to be a healthy person, then these healthy things just come naturally. You start to think, what am I putting in my body? Why am I getting stressed? What would be good for me today? Would it be going to the gym or going for a walk? Where's this water coming from? do I need to eat now, or am I just feeding a craving, or is it just because of maybe a mental, emotional addiction to food? What's going on here? Being really mindful and treating yourself like someone that you love. If someone that you love was ill, how would you treat them? You give them the best food, the best love, the best care, the best attention. And so often we don't do that with ourselves. We self-sabotage. So just have a little think about how can you be more mindful around what you're doing. Are you eating just because you're hungry and this is dead food, processed food, refined food, sugary food, carbohydrate dense food, maybe having coffee all the time because you're depleted of energy? As before, coffee is like empty fire. It's what the Red Indians call empty fire. It gives you that illusion of energy when it's actually taken away. It's a central nervous system stimulant. It's depleting your body of its life force. It's vitamin C, depletes vitamin C. It reduces oxygen to the brain by 40%. It's very, very drying for women. Are you having that because you need it, or is it just an artificial stimulant? You've got to be very mindful of these things. I also want to do a post tomorrow on this vegan diet stuff that's going on, because I haven't got a dog in this fight, but I want people to understand that going vegan isn't always going to be the best answer. I think a lot of the time it's not the best answer for a lot of people, and so I just want to get out there and just understand, be very, very mindful around what you're doing. It's gonna make a huge difference to your daily practices, food consumption, exercise choices, water consumption. Like, do you need to detoxify the body? Have I been been maybe taking the mick a little bit? Do I need to then give my body time to rest, heal and recover? Do I need to get an infrared sauna? Do I need to maybe go for a massage, relax? Lots of things that you can think about, but be very mindful about your choices and what you're doing, and it's going to go a long, long way to allowing you to regain your health if you're at a place where you need to regain it, or just maintain it, rather than, lots of people ignore the first little warning signs. So before, there's usually 4 signs. One's get a little bit tired, then you get a little chronic issue because those things don't go away. It could be a gut issue, it could be a skin issue, etc. Then it turns into a disease. If you still don't listen, then you die. Those are the 4 stages you go through. But at the start, you do get warnings. You probably become very tired, exhausted, maybe depleted. Maybe you feel like you're not yourself. You start listening to yourself. This is when you need to be mindful, understand the decisions you make are really going to impact your ongoing health. So even if you think you've got your health at the moment, don't take it for granted, because that's how we fall into a trap. And if you don't start listening to little noises, then a big loud bang will come along at a point, and it will make you stand up and take notice. That's what the pain teacher does. So yeah. And if you are dealing with a health issue and you are looking for one-to-one support and guidance and accountability and maybe some mindfulness around that, then you can always give me a message on here, inbox, or you can send me an email at ryan@reviveyourself.co. But otherwise, guys and girls, for today, the message is be really mindful of everything you're doing, whether it's food, exercise, detoxification principles, even around the things you're listening to and watching, even around the people you're keeping company with, because they say, you become the 5 people you spend the most time around. And if you're constantly surrounding yourself with negative people, draining people, you're going to be pushing to that energy, and also it's going to drain from you. So anyway, that's it for today. As always, guys, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.